Makes me a little nervous. How's it going? You got it? Fitting the bathtub. Janky faucet. Would you like some help?
Nope.
Makes me a little nervous. So we got it down. It's not a blue tub. Just has some sort of protective film on it, right?
Yep. That works.
How did we do?
I think we did great. Cutting that notch out to fit around that 2x4.
On a brand new bathtub.
Yep, that way we don't have to take that drywall out. On the last video we took and demolished, cut out all the bathroom. We've went in and dry fitted the tub for the first time. And we still have some things to do. We still have that gap we got to fill in. So I cut some pieces of plywood to put up to bring that wall out about an inch, three-quarters of an inch to an inch. Unhooked all of our plumbing. I'm gonna put some new studs in here. Like I said, raise all the stuff up and get all this redone. Got a little bit of trimming to do down along here from the old floor. You can see the little spots of grout. Slight fitment issue right there that we're working on. But once that's done, everything should be just fine. This little edge is keeping us from sitting straight. You can see how it doesn't line up right. Corner's over here. It needs to be over here for the tub to sit correctly. So, $34 later, I have a tile cutting bit and we're going to cut this out. Who knew there's so much math involved in doing a bathtub? Well, it has been about a week since we started the demo, which was in the first video. Now this video we started getting the walls squared and true and getting everything set in place and getting it fit and getting the plumbing figured out. First, let's start with the tub. I bet we have dry fitted this tub into this spot 20 times. You put it in, you measure, you take it out, you cut, you figure, you put it back in, whatever. But as of right now, it is permanently in there. But to get it in there still took a lot of work, a lot of math, which is probably why it took me so long. So let's start with the walls. When we took the original surround out, it was original to the house, but when we bought the new tub, there was an inch or so gap right here along this back edge. So we had to, and not all of them were the same. Some were an inch off, some were an inch and a quarter off, some were only 3/4 of an inch off. So we ripped plywood into 2-inch strips. I got 1/2-inch plywood, and then my wonderful wife brought home from work, I don't know where she got it from work, brought home 1/4-inch plywood. So we cut this into strips, and that's what you see here. So we got all that nailed up in place, got the tub dry fitted one other time, and everything was great. Then, after that, I cut out this nook, and that's going to be where they can place all their shampoos and soaps and lady shower stuff. I don't know what all they do in the shower. Then on the back wall, because it's an exterior wall and it had it on there originally, we put plastic over it. I put 4mm plastic over it, and it goes all the way down past the tub. Like I said, it goes all the way to the floor and folds under a little bit. Just in case anything gets back there, it'll only get the floor, not rot the walls and everything else. Which brings me to the plumbing. I think I drove my wife insane. We probably took 5 trips to the local hardware store. I would diagram everything out, exactly what I needed. Then I went and I bought these really, I don't know, $10 a piece quick connects. And I got them all home, started to put it all together, and figured out that, wait, let's start from the beginning. I wanted a square nozzle, make it easier to cut the cement board around and seal around. So I ordered one from a hardware store. Unbeknownst to me, when you buy a shower kit with the nozzle and the shower head, all that stuff, it comes with one. So I was able to return one because I ordered the wrong one, but the right one came with the faucet that we bought. So once I figured that out, then I had to go, I already had the hot and cold lines coming up from the floor, but I needed to extend them. So after thinking about it a while, about 4 years ago, I did a plumbing project in the basement, and I used the plastic quick connects. I don't even have any packaging left for PEX, copper, PVC. So I took all of the brass ones back and got the ones that were $3 or $4 a piece cheaper. Finally got all the right parts that I needed after, like I said, five trips just for the plumbing parts. And I got everything plumbed. So there's all the plumbing. These are the quick connects that I got. They were probably $6 a piece. I got these female ends for here and for down here. A couple of elbows for the water spigot. And then I did keep the brass shower head, but I did watch a couple of videos, and here's what I seen and I liked, so I incorporated it in to try to help water tight this bathroom. So I went to my local hardware store and went to the window section, and I got this window tape. And I took it and I wrapped it all the way around, overlapping the seam and overlapping each one of those screws all the way around on top of the plastic that comes down. Then it'll get caught, water will get caught by this. So there should be no way that any water gets behind there, even as it is now. So the next step, we're going to put up the cement board, and I'm going to put the cement board, I'm probably going to get flack from this from somebody, because if you watch videos, it's probably 50-50 on how people do it. Some people come clear down over the lip of the tub with the cement board or the hardy backer or whatever they use. I'm going to go straight on top of the lip, and then I'm going to tape off all the joints and then backfill all that with thin set after taping off the tub so I don't get any on the tub. Then when the tile comes down, I'll space it out, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch, whatever the spacer is. So then the tile will also get a layer of thin set. So for water to get back to the insulation or the wood, we'll have to go through the tile and the thin set, then I'll have to go through the thin set, then I'll have to go through this tape, then and climb all the way up, and then it has to go through the plastic before it gets to the wood. So I don't think there's a chance that's going to happen, and I'm going to do that. I've done that all the way around, so I don't think there's any chance water's going to come in. I also cut this drywall back a little bit further and put a 2x4 behind here, because down at the bottom, I'm probably gonna bring the tile out about 2 inches, which is to the edge of this 2x4 or 2x6, and then I'll fill in a piece of drywall here, and then I'll blend that all together with a combination of thin set and spackle, drywall mud, whatever you want to call it, to fill in that gap. Also, don't forget to read your instructions for the different parts that go in here. There's a separate set of instructions for the faucet. There's a set of instructions for the tub. There's a set of instructions for the drain pipes that come with it that coincide with the instructions from the tub. Like it said specifically not to use plumber's putty in it, but to use silicone caulk on the drain. And it gives you the measurements of how far to set back your faucet and how far to set back your shower head unit, and how much of a difference from your faucet to your water spout that you can be within that range. What it tells you what voids your warranty on your tub. Most of them tell you what type of screw to use so that you don't use the wrong screw and it rusts out or void warranties or anything else. So make sure you read your instructions on all of those. Never been a big instruction guy until doing all this, but from watching other people's videos, there are so many different variations. I wanted to make sure that what I was doing here was right for my application, and every application is different. So for those who are really strong about backerboard on going over or on top, or how you seal it up, take it up with the other guys. I did what I thought was the best. But for right now, I think I'm gonna end this video, make it a 3-parter. We'll do the tile and the backerboard on the next one. Plus, this tub is way bigger than the old one, and I've never even taken a bath or shower in here, but this is so nice to sit in. Might have to start. But I'm really tired already, and my wife wants to go to the apple orchard. So we're all gonna load up and go to the apple orchard, which is fine because they got sweet corn, and they got elephant ears, and they got apple crisp. So I'm okay with all that. So I'm gonna take a nap until she gets home, and then we're gonna load up and go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we see you on the next one.